Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kim's Cozy Corner. I'm Kim, and I am here today to share with you a product that I received in the mail. So, this is a seed starting kit and grow light that I received from GrowFriend. And so, this came to me. I figured I would do the unboxing, and I figured that I would try to plant a few lettuce seeds into the product for the first time. So let's open this together. I had a representative reach out to me about a campaign that they're doing with GrowFriend. So this product can be found on Amazon and is called GrowFriend. And it has a lot of stuff that comes with it. So let's just take a look at what's in the box. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I peeked in the box, but I just put it all back together real quickly. So there's a tray here for you to put your seed starting mix and your seeds in. There's a tray to capture the water and to water from the bottom too. So when you're thinking about that, what else is in here? Ooh, there is a heat mat. I don't think I need that as warm as it is right now. But if I was trying to start flower seeds, tomatoes, peppers, some of those type seeds, when you're starting them, you need a heat mat to warm up the soil so that the seeds would germinate. And so there's a heat mat that comes with it. And this fits right on top of it. I won't need that right now, but I will need that in the winter when I'm starting my seedlings for next spring. There's also in here some sticky tape. So if you have an issue with fruit flies, I call them fruit flies, but I don't know, there's this gnat that you get when you start your seeds and seed starting mix. There's like eggs in the soil and then they hatch and then you have these little bitty flies all over the place, or the little gnats, not flies, gnats all over the place. So here's some sticky tape that you can put in your tray to capture those if that was to happen. Some name tags here. And these are some actually nice reusable name tags. Some little scoops and things to press the hole in the soil to plant your seeds. Some little tools. It comes with lights. So it comes with an LED light. And this LED light, you can put it on a timed lighting for 3 hours or 6 hours or 12 hours. So there's a little control here. It's got their little name on it. GrowFriend, it's on it. And the lights attach right to the dome. So the dome to keep kind of the moisture inside so you don't have to water as much. It kind of creates its own little environment. And it has these little tabs where you can open and close the dome so you can have ventilation. And then the little LED lights fit right on top of the dome. So a lot of people don't have a grow tent like I do sitting just behind me here. And if you don't have a grow tent, you can still start your vegetables indoors. And you don't have to worry about trying to be in a windowsill if you have LED lighting here that will give you the artificial, if you want to call it that, sunlight. And so this is no different than the grow lights that I have in my indoor grow tent, but just on a much smaller scale. I think I didn't show you this. So this here it's a 3-way meter. It will read, let me get my glasses off so I can see it. It reads pH, moisture, and light. Well, that's good. So you can see if your soil is too high or too low from an acidity standpoint. You can see if if the soil is too wet or too dry, and then you can see just how many looms of, and I'm saying looms, that might be the wrong terminology, but just how much light your seedlings are getting. So this is a nice little tool. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is really nice. Really, really nice. I can use this in the garden. Once I'm beyond this seedling tray and I'm out in the garden, I can use this to see how my soil's doing, because certain vegetables want a more acidic soil, like your blueberries and raspberries and some of those type things. So fruit bushes usually want a more acidic soil. So I can use this to see how my soil's doing. All right, so let's play with this. Let's get it going. Here's what else. Let's see what else came with this. There's an instruction manual here that tells you about all the different stuff that comes with the kit. So is that, as well as it talks about the heating mat, talks about the timer for the lights. It's a cute little kit, and honestly, the price that I'm seeing on Amazon is not bad to be able to get the heating mat, the little grow space with the dome, the LED lights, the meter, and the little tools. It's not bad at all. Now, this is on Amazon, so the price could change, right? But it's on Amazon and it's less than $50. But this is nice, really nice. Okay, all right. So I've decided we are going to, let's see how many cells. So there are 40 little pockets in this tray here. And so there are 8 across, 8 and 5. So 8 and 5 is 40, right? All day, every day. So I am going to start 8 different lettuce plants. So I had already started quite a few of my cool weather crops that I'm going to place outside several weeks ago. But I'm going to be having an indoor garden in my grow tent here in late fall, early winter, and all through the winter. And I have some lettuce already outside in my towers, but once they're kind of spent, I need to have backup plants ready to go. So starting more lettuce is not a bad thing. So let me show you what I'm going to start. Now, I've already shared a video with all the different seeds that I purchased for next year. And I've already shared a video with all of the seeds I'm starting for my fall planting. So these are going to be all new seeds. We haven't talked about planting them this year for this fall's harvest or this fall's garden, but we're going to plant these anyway. So let's talk about what we got. So I'm going to plant this lettuce, winter lettuce. It's a leaf lettuce. So we're going to start some of that, and it may be for the indoor space and it may be in the outdoor garden. We will just have to see where I am. Do I need to replace some plants? Do I have some that have peaked and I need to put new in, or maybe some of them don't germinate that I have out there? So you always need more plants. We're going to also do this Gustav's, and I shared this one and I got a lot of feedback of how good this is, especially with a sour cream homemade dressing. So we're going to definitely start some of this for outdoor, indoor, green stalks, raised beds, containers, whatever. I definitely want plenty of this one. We're going to start some La Rosa, which is a leaf lettuce and it's red in color. We will also do the ruby red leaf lettuce, the bronze minuet headed lettuce, which by the way is gorgeous. I love this lettuce. Slow boat, Pablo. Isn't that pretty? It's like an iceberg headed lettuce, Pablo. And we're going to do an endive. Now the endive is really for outdoors. I won't be doing that one in my indoor grow space, but we're going to start all of these now. I'm looking at anywhere from 40 to 55 days on everything that I'm seeing that I have here in my hand. We'll start them now. Once they germinate and they get their first true leaves, I can put them outdoors because lettuce can take a frost. They can take a light frost outdoors. And then if it's too cold outside, then I'm going to bring my containers inside and we're going to put them in my grow space in this tent here. But we are going to use this to start all of our seeds. And I've started many seeds. I have many seed starting videos out there, and I've just used whatever was available from a tray standpoint. And I have all different sizes and makes, and I've recycled trays. But let's see how well this one does. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's pretty heavy duty, so I'm hoping to get lots and lots of use out of this one. So let's get it filled with some of my seed starting mix. Now this is leftover seed starting mix from early in the spring that I've had indoors. So we're going to just fill the tray with that seed starting mix and get started. Okay, there's my seed starting mix. And now we are going to plant these 8 different types of lettuce. And I had already made up name tags, so I won't be using the name tags that came with this wonderful kit. But I'm going to be honest with you, these name tags are so much better than these flimsy one-time use ones that I have. So you use them one time and then you toss them. Or you try to use them over and over again, but yeah, these are kind of the ones that you would dispose of after each use. The ones that came with the GrowFriend packet, the seed starting kit, they're thicker. They're made out of a much thicker material, and you can probably use them over and over and over and over again. So nice labeling sticks there. All right, let's just get started. What's first? It looks like endives is going to be first. Now, do I want 5 plants of each? That's quite a few, but we're going to do it anyway. So, seeds usually germinate really easy. Let's see what kind of tool I want to use. Let's use this one. And so my goal is to put, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. My goal is to only put 2 in each cell. And for those who follow me, you know I have shaky hands. I'll go for 2 and end up with 10. But we are going to try our best to limit the seeds to 2 per cell. Now we're going to move on to bronze minuet. All right, let's get that in there. Again, I'm going for 2 per cell. Now I will, like I said, cover all of these up once I get them planted. All of them planted, that is. Okay, I think I'm randomly dropping seeds, so that's not going to be good. I'm going to have the wrong seed growing in the wrong cell. Now these seeds are a lot smaller than that last set of seeds that I had. All right, one of them got 3. Let's do ruby red next. Now the one thing I like about in my gardener seed packs are that they're resealable. I mean, you know, they have a little bit of that kind of sticky glue on it where they will reseal themselves. Now they did provide a tool, and it probably works for everybody else, but for me, my fingers are so shaky that I couldn't hold the tool. But the average person should be able to hold the tool. It's just me and my shaky fingers. Shaky hands, I should say. Oh man, this process is so quick. And what I'm going to do now, even though I have the grow tent back there, I'm not going to put it in the grow tent. I'm going to leave it right here on this table because I'm traveling. What's new? I'm traveling for business and I'm going to be gone for the next week. So I will not be in this room. I'm going to put the LED light on a timer, and that way It'll turn on and turn off. I'm going to have the dome on it. It's going to be able to contain right here all of the moisture inside. If my mother needs to water, she can do it right here as well. Just so we can see just how well these LED lights work. I'm sure they're going to be wonderful, but I'm going to take advantage of those lights versus turning on a whole nother high-powered light for these seedlings. I think I just mixed those seeds up. I think I just put the extra seeds back into slow boat. Oh well, I messed up. That's okay. That's okay. It was only about 5 or 6 seeds out of 500. So 5 or 6 seeds are going to be mixed up in that one. Oh my goodness. It's late in the day, folks. It's late in the day. I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. And I just mixed up those seeds. Either way, if I was to get either one of those, if I was to get Pablo or Slow Boat, I would be very, very happy. So it's okay. And that's all right. So I don't want to mess up this time. Lala Rosa, Lala Rosa. I got that one just right. This is the one I'm most excited about. I had so many comments on this one. So many comments that I'm super excited about this one. So I really hope I get every bit 5 heads, if not more. I'm hoping I get better germination than 50% because I want every one of those seeds to germinate. I'll be very happy with 10 heads of this one. 2 seeds too many. There we go. Put them, oh, wait a minute, that's 4 seeds there. Can I get that out? There we go. So now I have 3 seeds in a couple of those. Now I'm sure some of these seeds are going to be ready to be up potted or transplanted. And I'm not going to have anywhere to transplant. So then of course we will just up pot them into a larger size if the need if need be. We need to cover these seeds, and I believe we are going to cover them. Let's see how much. Because usually for a seed, it's not that deep. 1/4 inch. I'm looking at roughly a 1/4 inch for all of these seeds. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to measure this, but I kind of know what a 1/4 inch is. Give it a good toss. Make sure that they're covered up. Seeds are very forgiving. So if you've watched any of my seed starting videos, I talk about how, if you're a little bit too deep, they'll find a way. Seeds want to survive. So they usually find a way to germinate if they're viable seeds. I am super excited about this. I mean, to be able to do it this way and use just a teeny little bit of electricity versus using a high power grow light, I am excited. The one thing I really don't like to talk about with my grow tent is how much electricity I use. But when you think about the number of vegetables that I'm growing in my grow tent, I mean, I grew over 100 tomato plants. I grew, 80 or 90 peppers, in addition to all of the cabbage, the lettuce, the melons that didn't germinate very well in the garden, and the cucumbers, all of the different things that I started. I mean, the grow tent was busting at the seams. And in addition to that, I had my winter garden in there as well, where I was harvesting lettuce all winter long. And so if you are having an indoor grow space, you definitely want to get the most efficient grow lights as possible. And you want to only turn the lights on in the areas where you really need them. So with this, I can turn this little bitty light on that's going to be plugged up to the outlet. And this little bitty light is going to put light on just this and only this. So there's no waste in this process. This soil is super dry. Usually I'm working with moist soil, but this soil has been sitting since I pretty much stopped putting stuff in my indoor grow space. So what is that? March, April timing that I stopped using this. I am really not trying to wet the soil completely. I am just trying to keep the soil from flying all over the place. And then we will water from the bottom. That's what this tray is here for. We're going to water from the bottom. Sometimes I will give my soil a good spritz like this, and then I'll water from the bottom, and it makes it like really take up that water. It starts absorbing the water so much better. So a lot of times when I'm starting seedlings, I'll give them the spray on top first, and then I'll do the bottom watering. Now from this point forward, all the watering will be from the bottom of this tray. But I'm going to be traveling for the next week, and I need to make sure that I make my family's job as easy as possible. So we will remove this because it's dry. Remember, the bottom of these are dry right now. And we're going to fill this up with water. Okay, so we're going to fill this up with water in the bottom of the tray. Let me see, I'm not sure how much I need, but the one thing you don't want to do is leave your seedlings sitting in water. So if it's not absorbing the water in the bottom, you need to pour it out of the bottom of the tray. I can't tell if it's touching the water or not. So I am going to add a little extra just to make sure that it's absorbing the water. I have 8 different lettuce seeds that we're going to start. And we're going to use the dome. And I normally don't use a dome on my young seedlings. So I'm going to just be honest with you, I normally don't. But we're going to give it a try. Actually, let me turn it the other way so I can keep the labels facing you. A lot of people will use like saran wrap, some kind of plastic wrap over their seedlings until they germinate. Because the one thing you don't want to happen is your seedlings to dry out. So that's why a lot of people use the saran wrap, plastic wrap, or domes over their seedlings. And I normally don't because I'm looking at my seedlings every day when I'm home. But since I'm traveling and I'm not going to be home, I need to do as much as I can to keep them from drying out. So let's plug these bad boys up just to see how it works. Okay, that's just one. That's one. Okay, that's the on-off switch. That's blinking red. If it's blinking red, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's blinking red, then it's 3 hours. If it's blinking blue, it's 6 hours. Or if it's blinking red and blue, it's 12 hours. So we're going to put it on 12 hours. And then there's a dimming button. That's low. I think that's it. Yep, that was it. Here we go. That's high. Now, it's already 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So my indoor grow tent's going to be going off shortly. So we're going to keep the lights off for now. There we go. I'm going to leave the lights off for now. And then in the morning, when I get up, we will get these lights turned on. And then we will put them on 12 hours. So the lights will be on 12 hours during the day, and they'll go off at night. And it'll be on the same timing as my grow tent. Here it is, folks. This is from GrowFriend. GrowFriend is the name of the company. And it comes with all kinds of goodies. All kinds of goodies. I mean, the heat mat, which I don't need right now because it's super warm already. It comes with LED lights. It comes with the tools. It comes with the pH, the moisture, and the, what's the other one? pH, moisture, and the amount of light that the particular plants or the soil is getting in that particular area. It comes with the bug sticky tape. What else does come with the dome, which with ventilation on the dome, which I'm going to leave my ventilation closed for now so we can retain as much moisture as possible. And it comes with a little book here that tells you about it. GrowFriend, folks. Thanks for joining me for starting a few more seeds. We are getting that garden started for the fall, and we're going to keep that harvest coming all winter long. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in GrowFriend, check them out. There's a link in the description that'll take you to their website. Check out GrowFriend. And until next time, I will see you back here again real soon. Bye.